play to you, David, that you were completely unaware of it because you clearly weren't a young woman in the 80s, because we lived that. We lived the fact that if we had sex, we would bear such a consequence if we got pregnant that to this day it makes my blood boil. So many people are texting in after, Emma, your interview with David Quinn. You were talking about Cillian Murphy's new film, Small Things Like These, because David believes it presents a very simplistic view of 1980s Ireland. And it wasn't until 1985 you could buy a condom in this country. It wasn't until 1985 that you could legally get the pill if you weren't married in this country. We had an absolute iron grip on our reproductive health in this country. And as a teenage girl in the 80s, every girl I knew, every single girl I knew was terrified of an unplanned pregnancy. And by the way, I didn't think I was going to end up in a Magdalene laundry, but I knew it would be stigma. I knew it would be shame. I knew my parents would be devastated. I knew everyone would be talking about it. All of that was the reality. I had friends, and it was like an underground telegraph in this country for teenagers and young women in the 80s, where you'd say, that doctor will give you the pill. Don't go to that doctor, because if you go in and you ask for the pill, you'll be thrown out and told you're a slut. That went on in the 1980s when I was in college. It wasn't even 85. It was 88, 89 and 90. That was the reality of what we lived with. And fair play to you, David, that you were completely unaware of it because you clearly weren't a young woman in the 80s, because we lived that.